have become God. Oh, now I am everything. They're just experiencing some little bit of dissociation from the bodily concept of life. Huh? There's a little dissociation, that's all. Very, very preliminary stage of spiritual realization. But they blow it up into this, oh, now I'm God. No, you're not God. And you can't be God either. You can never become God. That's just a myth that is promoted by an unscrupulous group of men. Unscrupulous means their ethical principles are compromised. They don't tell the truth. The truth is, I'm not God, you're not God, we'll never become God. God is within, God is transcendental. Sometimes God comes to this material world, but that's rare. That's rare. And is always predicted in the scriptures whenever he comes. So, none of us is God, nor can we ever become God. If we were God, we would already be God, because God is eternal. I mean, it's just like this philosophy is defeated on every side. And common sense also says, the average ordinary person in the street, if you stop him and ask him, are you God? Or can you ever become God? They go, no, what are you kidding me? That's just common sense. So these rascals, they want to go against everything. Common sense, philosophy, practicality, logic, everything. They want to go against everything and say, oh no, I am God. Nonsense. This is rascal. There's some ethical problem here. They're lying. To put it plainly, they're fibbing. They're lying. They're trying to deceive us. No, you're not God. No. And your subcontractor, he's not a master teacher either. But simply what they do is, it's a form of dissociation, which is a mild state of paranoid schizophrenia, where you project a different meaning onto another person's words or actions. You see, we are taking great pains in teaching the esoteric teaching that people understand the definitions of the words being used precisely, so that the understanding in one person can be transferred to another person. Well, these rascals are doing the exact opposite. They're saying, I can assign whatever meaning I like to anybody's words. And then I can imagine that they are some kind of guru or some kind of teacher. And then I can take the meaning in whatever way I like, and then that's my realization. Well, that's not a realization of anything. That's just imagination, speculation. And in an extreme form, it can become a psychosis. So we're not impressed by this at all. It's really meaningless. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a question, but lost.
What happened?
It was a private message,
Oh,
and then I lost.
oops.
No more.
No more questions? Come on.
Oh, a question.
Okay, there's a question from R. Singh. Will any incarnation descend soon, or does the Vedic scripture state likewise?
Well, the most recent incarnation was Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago. And the next incarnation is Kalki Avatar. But that's not for 427,000 years. So don't hold your breath. Chant instead. In Kali Yuga, Krishna descends in the form of his holy name. The dharma in the Kali Yuga is Nam Sankirtan, meaning chanting of the holy name together, just like we were doing in the beginning of the Satsang. That's the Dharma. That's the religious process, or the spiritual process, more precisely, for Kali Yuga. So no, he's not coming. He already came and gave the Dharma. He already gave the process. We just have to follow it. That's it. Okay. Well, I have some interesting announcements. First of all, you see our improved Sunday Satsang video projection, or what is it called? Webcast. And I like this very much. It really makes things a lot nicer for the people watching on the internet, and to participate in the discussion becomes very easy. And we want to continue like this and even make it better. So Uddhava is working very hard, or he has been working very hard on this, and so we want to thank him for his efforts. And we also want to ask you to give your suggestions if there's any way we can improve even more. We want to have a program that's interesting, that's engaging, that's helpful, that gives you enthusiasm for performing devotional service. And we also want it to be interesting. We don't want it to be dull, you know, like, oh, there he goes, preaching another sermon, you know, pounding on the Bhagavad-gītā. We want it to be more interesting than that. I have to change my seat here. Okay. And we want to engage people also in our evening darshan program. So we're wondering if we started to televise or webcast our evening darshans live like this, how many would attend? This would be every day except Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Chile time, which is the same as Eastern Daylight Time right now. Will be for as long as daylight time is there. So we'd like to get some response from you, either here now or later on, if you see this on YouTube or if you see it on the site, to give us some idea if we did broadcast on a daily or maybe 3 times a week basis, how many would show up? How many would attend and participate? What we're doing right now is chanting Sri Vishnu Sahasranam, 1,000 names of Vishnu, every evening. And we use a modified version of the classic Shubha Lakshmi version of this chant. But we electronically processed it to slow it down by about 40%. Because the way she rattles it off, it's very hard to keep up unless you have a lot of practice. So we're just beginning. And if you'd like to learn this chant, which is very highly recommended, by the way, this chant is very powerful, and it leads to the cessation of all material miseries and problems. And we experience that directly also. You can attend the satsang or the darshans and chant along with us. We can send out electronic copies, and you can all follow along like that. So I want to know, give us some feedback by email or by posting on the forum, huh? Or now? Why not?
Devesh is saying, I am here with Rima here. Oh, sorry, I have to change the microphone.
Devesh is saying, I am here with Rima here, and we both will attend daily with our kids. And Luciano says, I will attend 2 to 4 evening darshans. And David Lubin, I will attend when I have access to a computer. It's a great idea. It's only auto. It's pretty late in Europe.
Yeah, in Europe it would be what? Because we're at GMT -4 or GMT -5, I forget.
12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it would be like 11 o'clock or something at night.
That's late.
Yeah, it's pretty late. We understand, but we can't be online 24 hours a day. We can record them, although the evening darshans are pretty much the same, unless I happen to get inspired on some particular topic. They're pretty much routine, but it's nice to have that live connection. It's nice to see, oh, this is happening in real time, and be connected and be able to ask your questions and like that. So we do a kirtan, and then we chant the 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu, and it's very beautiful, actually. It's evening, so the house is all dark, and we do a little kirtan, a little arti, and then chant. So we'd love to have you, and I guess we'll try it as an experiment and see